this is Sleech83, how we doing? We're back with Season 2, Episode 7 of Celtic Career Mode Rise, Road to the European Cup, if we can. And basically, we are now in October, doing not too bad at the moment. We've got games in this episode against Kilmarnock, and then Ross County, and then we should have a game against Porto, again in the group stages of the Champions League. So it's a busy month, and a obviously busy start to November as well, with very important games. But we're top of the league at the moment, clear by 2 points. So we're getting into the next game against Kilmarnock at home, so we should be looking for another 3 points to obviously just solidify that position at the top of the table. Now we've got a nice looking team. Emnes, Braithwaite and McGregor, Grealish, Eswine, Brown, with Lustig, Duffy, Meekins and Santos, with Julian in goals. Everything's looking okay with those guys just now. In fact, I might actually play with her. I might just play. I'll play the other team. I'll play the other team in this game actually. Chifty, Braithwaite, Forrest, Mackay, Stephen, Eswine, Brown, Santos, Meekins, Morrison, Yanko and Julian. So we'll go with this team for this game. Let's hope we can get the 3 points we need, and obviously, as I say, stay at the top of the league. Eswine outright having a run. Braithwaite getting lucky on the break. Martin Braithwaite into the middle. Braithwaite, it's 1-0. Easy peasy. Getting lucky off the bounce, but Braithwaite doing all the work, cutting in from the outside and tucking the ball away. He's been phenomenal this season, and he continues his scoring form in this game. And it's 1-0. James Forrest seeing the run of Mackay Stephen. Gary Mackay Stephen! And it's 2-0. It's easy peasy. Mackay Stephen's in brilliant form in real life at the moment, and he's showing it in this game too. Nice ball laid off by James Forrest, and Mackay Stephen, all he had to do was lash it home to make it 2-0. Well, there we have it, a comfortable 2-0 victory, another 3 points in our search for the title. And as I said before, previously, the league shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Disappointingly, that was our only 2 shots on target, but nonetheless, as I say, a victory, and that's all we kind of need. And we'll just keep pushing on in the league, and hopefully we can kind of stay injury free and what have you, and things should be okay. Now, all we'll do now, we get the players in for training and get ourselves ready for our next game, which is against Ross County, and we'll see how we go for that one. I don't think Nadir Chifchi will be playing for the team again. Just in that performance, he was a bit dire, just wasn't doing well at all, so we'll see how that one goes. Contract offer from Romania, which will subsequently be rejected, and Kane Hemmings, one player who we brought in for the cheap because he was second highest goal scorer in the league last year in the game, so that was the reason we brought him in. So we'll see what Kane Hemmings can do when he gets the opportunity. So we would drop him Chifchi, as I say, and we would bring in Hemmings into the team. So there he's there. I know he's only 62 rated, but he has got decent potential, so we'll bring him in for that one there, and we'll basically see how that goes from that point. And as I say, get the players in for training, and then we'll get ready for our next game. Okay, so we're just ready for the game against Ross County, and as I say, the main change for the team is Hemmings coming into the team instead of Chifchi. Now, if you're new to the series, then check out back in the description the series playlist, and you can have a little look back to one of the first or second episodes of this actual season. And Nir Bouton was looking for more money, offered him more money, and he decided he didn't want it, and he just wanted to leave the club. So I put him on the transfer list, no offers come in for him. And he's saying now, boss, don't feel that you can't select me for the team. I'll be giving everything for the team when selected, and I might end up staying. I'm sorry, mate. If you wanted to stay, you would have signed your fucking contract. Didn't sign a contract. You can go and rot in the reserves and rot in the whatever the hell you are, because I'm not interested in playing you whatsoever. Even an injury to Scott Brown won't put me in the team, so you can just bugger off, mate. I'm not really interested at all. So let's go into this game against County. As I say, Hemmings is the main man for the team. Let's see how we go on in this one. Free kick opportunity. Martin Braithwaite to take it. Martin Braithwaite from distance. What a free kick, mate. That's why you're worth your weight in gold. Money well spent. Free kick from distance, and he's managed to loop it right over the wall. Lovely free kick. That'll do nicely. 1-0 start of the second half. 5 minutes in. Goalkeeper does well. Counter-attacking opportunity from County's corner. It's Alexander Eswine finding Braithwaite. In turn finding James Forrest. He's got a chance to burst into the box, cutting back. James Forrest, make it 2. He has done. Lovely counter-attacking football by Celtic. Couple of nice passes. And Forrest doing the damage in the end and makes it 2-0. Kai Stephen cutting inside for Santos. Looking for James Forrest. He's hit the post and he's there to walk it in. Ball comes straight back out to him. And he managed just to walk it into the back of the net. And it's 3-0. James Forrest playing really well at Cam. Nice attacking play again. Plenty of men over. Hit the post originally and then as he just walked into the net. 3-0. Well, it's another comfortable victory and this time it's a 3-0 victory. James Forrest playing exceptionally well in the attacking mid position. And also Braithwaite as well with the other goal. So, again, exactly what we need to do in the league. Can't have any complaints for that. So we'll get the players sorted out and we're ready for our next game in the Champions League against FC Porto. So hopefully we can get a result in that because the group is getting very, very tight. We do need a victory just to kind of shore up the position, just to kind of give us a chance of qualifying. Porto bottom of the group with no points. And obviously CSK Moscow, PSG and ourselves tied on 6. So do the usual, get the team ready for that and we'll come back when we're ready to kick off. Okay, so here we are ready to get into the game against Porto. Starting lineup should be coming up on the screen now. Very, very strong Porto side. Casillas in goal for them. Maxi Pereira outside, and they've obviously got Ibrahimi and Abu Bakar up top as well. Very, very strong looking team. We, on the other hand, not so strong looking on paper, but hopefully we can prove them wrong. We've got Houlihan in goals with Lustig, Duffy and Meekins at the back with Santos, Brown in the defensive mid, Grealish, Eswine and McGregor, and Emnes and Braithwaite completing the team. So hopefully we can get a result. It really is kind of must win for us. We could put Porto out of the competition altogether and give ourselves a great chance of getting into the latter stages. McGregor finding Emnes, get a chance to attack. Emnes finding Braithwaite, make it 1, yes! Sweaty as you like, but I don't care. This is a must win for ourselves and it's 1-0. Well passed across by Emnes. We've sat defensive on a counter attack is the way that I've set the team up and just letting him come out to us a little bit and it well tucked away in the end. Luckily not to be offside, but that'll do nicely. It's 1-0. Oh, it's poor defending. He's not gave a penalty. Surely he's not given a penalty. Ah, come on, he fuck referee. Lustig gets in front of him. And I mean, I don't know what the hell. Unbelievable. It's a penalty anyway. And Porto have now got the chance to equalise from the spot. It's Abubakar against Julian. Let's see if we can put him off. Abubakar. Goalkeeper's went the right way and saved it. Yes. Lifeline in the game. That'll do nicely. Justice is done. Well, that was a hard fought game. We were under the heavy cosh. Even saved a penalty in the end. But it's a 1-0 victory. And that's what we needed. That takes us on to 9 points. So it's now down to see what happened with the CSK and PSG game. And to see how they got on. Obviously that game has got a major effect on what we've been able to do. So, as you can see, Porto, much the more dominant team in regards to their shots, a bit more possession as well, but we defended stoutly and managed to get the victory we needed. And PSG and CSK Moscow actually drew with one another, so that puts us actually surprisingly at the top of the group, which is a very, very strong position after 4 games, with obviously CSK Moscow and PSG still to play again in the group. So that'll bring us to the end of this episode. We will be back with games against Aberdeen, Dundee and then CSK Moscow. I imagine if we beat CSK Moscow, that would us be officially qualified for the latter stages of the Champions League. So we'll see how we go with that game, or these actual 3 games in the next episode. So make sure you join me for that. If you've enjoyed this, then please drop a like, subscribe if you don't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.